welcome back. I'm back. And this is the last week of streams before my usual April hiatus. I announced on Twitter earlier that I decided on a slightly different change to my usual schedule this week. Instead of doing a PlayStation Magazine demo disc tomorrow, I'm just going to do issue 5.1 of PlayStation Underground because it's the last one. But if you tune in on Monday nights to get good PS2 action, you're in luck. 5.1 is only PS2. So you'll still get that. But I don't know why it took me this long. Like, I just had the idea today, and I'm like, why did I not think of this before? Let's just get the PlayStation Underground out of the way, and then when I come back in May, I can just focus purely on knocking PlayStation Underground out of the way over May and June. So that's going to be the plot for this week. Still going to do Shining Force on Tuesday, but tonight and tomorrow will both be PlayStation Underground. Issue 4.4 that I'm doing tonight, you can see it's marked as PS1/PS2. It has 2 discs, which I'm kind of worried that this is going to take a while, because it basically ends up being like if I were to do a PS1 demo disc and then do a full official PlayStation magazine after it. And quite frequently, those official PlayStation magazines take my entire 3 hours. I don't think that's going to be the problem. Actually, I was looking through all of the playable demos. Nothing really stood out as something that would take a long time, except for Mort the Chicken. I kind of remember that one, for the PS1. I kind of remember that one taking a while. But we'll see. There are only 4 playable demos, if I remember correctly, on the PS1 demo disc. 2 of them are going to go really quick. I can't remember the other one, and then there's Mort the Chicken. So we'll see what happens. Well, let's see what happens. I did actually fire this up the other day and turn up my sound bar really loud just so I could enjoy that. So I'm hoping that Disc 1 doesn't take longer than an hour. Because then even if Disc 2 takes 3 hours, that's not too bad.
It's party time! I'm here at one of the many shindigs going on around the country to celebrate the launch of the PlayStation 2 computer entertainment system. And to help kick things off, we decided to split up this issue of the magazine. Disc 1 will have all the usual cool stuff that you can play on your PlayStation, but Disc 2 is all DVD, baby. You know what that means. You'll need a PlayStation 2 to play the second disc.
Yeah,
You're going to have
it's not just a CD either, it's an actual DVD.
Flying off the shelves.
It's not nice to gloat, Maggie. Just because you've got one already.
And soon, so will everyone else. Okay, so on Disc 1, we headed up to Montreal to hang out with the developers of the new Grinch game. Then we partied on at some of the biggest PlayStation 2 launch celebrations.
Must have been a tough couple months for you.
Hey now, I can only deal with 1 Grinch per disc.
Yeah, very funny. So, do you want to check out our first PlayStation 2 DVD disc?
Well, it's about time. See you on Disc 2.
I hadn't watched that full CG bit yet, but Disc 2 starts out with her beaming in. Okay, so we're going to skip the vault. We'll do the behind the scenes first. We'll still do the vault second, as we usually do.
I have a great idea. This year, the Who's will pay.
It's beginning to look a lot like holiday time. We thought you'd like a special.
Well, that's
treat.
definitely not Jim
Story,
Carrey's
all in
voice.
rhyme. Today we'll give you a backstage look, an update of that classic book. You've heard about the movie New. Now The Grinch is a video game too.
Universal approached us in summer '99 with concept The Grinch, which was a video game based on a movie to be released in November 2000.
But I think the Grinch is a great character.
I like
because
that
it
name,
allows
Artificial
to
Mind and
reverse
Movement.
The perspective that a gamer has usually, which is be a good guy. In the Grinch, you are a bad guy that can't stand love.
We tried as much as we could to mimic what Jim Carrey would do in the movie. And so basically what we did is we brought that back.
So they
and then
started as
used that
Behavior
as a
Interactive.
reference for the animation.
Then they became Artificial
It would seem
Mind
to
and
be a
Movement
cinch
for
that
a
all
decade,
would know
and then
about
they
the
went back
Grinch.
to Behavior
Alas, it is
Interactive.
not true.
Oh, they're
So a
doing
French
Dead by
Canadian
Daylight.
ant
Interesting.
Hadn't a clue.
At first it was like, who is the Grinch? I didn't really know. So we got the actual cartoon that was made.
Oh, they're the ones
And
behind
through
Wet.
The internet, you know, looking at
That was a
references,
cool
but
game.
These were really the references we had for the Grinch. If I knew him before, it would be probably one of my idols because
Yeah, it looks like they
Grinch
cut their
is so
teeth
fun.
on
Everybody has a little bit of the Grinch inside.
licensed games here. The Grinch, Bugs Bunny and Taz Time Busters, Smurf Racer, Monsters Inc. Scream Team, Ice Age, Scooby-Doo Mystery Mayhem, Carmen Sandiego, The Secret of the Stolen Drums, Home on the Range,
The
Kim
Grinch's
Possible.
mission was most foul. When he heard those
Jeez.
whoos, oh, how he'd howl. So as the tale goes, he set out to see if he might steal Christmas away that same Christmas night.
I'd say the
Man.
game departs from the movie.
Looks
as
like
soon
they
as
didn't
we
get
get
out of
what we've
licensed
done is
game
we've
hell
created
until
environments that
like
didn't exist in
2009
the story.
when they did Wet.
As soon as you get out of Whoville, you go to Who Forest, Who Lake, you go to the dump.
Oh, they did Jersey Devil. Okay. Oh,
In order to keep joy from the Who's,
Middle-earth
Grinch
Shadow
stops
of
at nothing
Mordor.
to make certain they lose. What kind of tricks and what
Fallout
kind of toys
Shelter.
will this Grinch use to scare Who
Dead
girls
by
and Who
Daylight.
boys?
What we really wanted with the gadgets in the game, we wanted to give.
Oh,
the player
and they're
the
working
feeling
on
that
Silent
they
Hill
were
Ascension.
actually building them. So what we did is we scattered blueprints
bad.
of the gadgets throughout the levels. And the player can't just use a gadget, you know, it's not like the gadget is just floating around. You have to find the blueprints, go back to your computer machine in the Grinch cave, where everything is starting, and then build up the gadget, just much like a puzzle, I'd say. You're just moving the pieces together until you fit them in place, and then the gadget is activated.
that's kind of cool. I love how you can kind of see
I'd
a
say for
zipper
me,
down the
one
front
the
of
best, I think is the rotten egg.
the Grinch's
I think, I mean,
character
this guy
model.
shooting rotten eggs, I thought were pretty funny. So green egg, I should say, but you know, the green egg launcher I thought was an interesting weapon to use. You know, just throwing eggs in, you know, people's window and see them, you know, running because it smells so bad. I thought it was pretty interesting.
The Grinch is really fiendishly crude. He likes to be rotten, nasty, and rude. But can this new game hope to cause such
That's
feelings?
hilarious.
The answer is quite
Did a foul
devilishly
belch
clear.
to
The Who's will cringe
light up the
and quiver and
lasers.
hide as the gamers give in to their Grinchier side.
Time for a facelift, Mr. Mayor.
The interesting thing about the tricks in the Grinch was that
That's
we
not his
needed
face.
to use the tricks and put that in a video game format. So we had to think about tricks that could be played, and, you know, with a controller.
That was additive. It
Tricks
wasn't.
are
Well,
villains
maybe it
against
was
the mayor.
reductive.
Let's say you have like the mayor's posters scattered across Whoville, for instance, and then you would have to paint.
That's a very
mustache and
strong
change
shape
him
for a
into
door.
clown.
Yeah, Grinch.
The Grinch does love to tease and to taunt, but now we must know more about this game that we want. Is it easy to play? Is it done in a day? What do you say? What do you say?
You really don't look healthy.
The game is constructed in a way that a inexperienced gamer can easily go through the game, have fun, and finish it, and see the ending. But also, to complete the game 100% takes a lot of dedication.
I'd say one of the most challenging puzzle is what we call the clock tower. In the movie, you have a tower which displays that the days left before Christmas. The idea is basically to change the days that are left just to make people free.
We now bid adieu to our inventive team. Our excitement can barely stay in at the seam. To you gamers we wish with all of our might, happy holidays to all, and to all, a Grinchy night.
Oh yeah, these were kind of like quarterly, so this would be, you know, kind of released around Christmas issue. Published by Konami, huh? Interesting. Okay. And next up we have our bulletins. All right. We've moved. Been to our website lately? Listen, don't throw away your computer, don't run for the hills, don't start freaking out just yet. We didn't disappear, we just got a brand new address is all. If you haven't already been to the new digs, hurry over to scea.com. There you'll find the same great PlayStation content, tips and tricks, game mini sites, coming attractions, message boards, it's all still there. Hey, you'll have to add a new bookmark, but it's definitely worth it. What happened to PlayStation.com, you say? Well, if you haven't seen it yet, it's a brand new site devoted to offering you all the great products that you play on your PlayStation systems, including the systems themselves. Buy games, your favorite audio CDs and movie DVDs, and more. Come on in and shop around. The last issue's hidden codes. I should bring up this issue's hidden codes. Okay. Got 2 hidden codes on disc 1, 3 hidden codes on disc 2. Hey, those aren't new items. I've seen them before. Alright, then we've got our Speak Your Mind section here. Your CD magazine is great, but will there be a CD magazine for the PS2 machine? PS2 Underground? As you might have noticed, the magazine you're holding right now is both for the PlayStation game console and the PS2. Stay tuned for further advancements to the magazines. So, there would only be one more PlayStation Underground issue, and that's 5.1. And then it would only be official PlayStation magazine from there. I read that you have back copies of the CD mag, but are there any back copies of the Jam Packs? If so, where can I find a copy of the Winter '98 Jam Pack CD? Any fucking used game store you want to look at, they'll have tons of Jam Packs. If they don't have them out on their shelves, just ask, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, we've got a shit ton of them in the back room." I love your PlayStation Underground. It helps me a lot. I was wondering, can you play PS2 games on your regular PlayStation? No. It's great to hear from you, though. We're laughing at you right now. I bought Cool Borders 2 a few days ago, and it came with a paper that said you could join the PlayStation Underground for free. But your website said that it wasn't free. Is the paper right, or is it the website? Actually, they're both right. Joining the PlayStation Underground is free, and you'll get the latest info from the world of PlayStation. But if you want to get the CD magazine, you'll have to purchase a subscription. Okay, that's a good difference to call out there. Why do you have to wait so long to get the next issue? Why can't it be every month and a half? We're glad that you're so fired up about the magazine. We have our staff working overtime on every issue already, and we're proud to offer such a great product 4 times a year. The PlayStation magazine had been going on for a couple of years at this point. You want it more often, go with that. When I think of PlayStation Underground, I think of it as the best PlayStation mag ever created. It has everything I could want in a demo disc, not to mention the first disc with all the coolest info for PS1 and PS2 I could even ask for. You guys rock. Thanks for being there. Enough said, thanks for your support. That said, the PlayStation Underground or PlayStation Magazine stuff did lose a little bit. See, and that's not what they did. Oh, I bet there's another missing disc out there. Because they're saying that they're going to make one for the PlayStation and one for the PS2, but they didn't. They only released a PS2 5.1. Yep, Twisted Metal Black is definitely on 5.1. So is there like a halfway finished PS1 5.1 disc? Usually they only have credits on disc 1 and not disc 2, but I bet they'll probably have credits on disc 2 this time as well. Because it'd probably be a completely different set of people working on the PlayStation 2 disc. Okay, then we've got that wonderful consumer notice about the power cords. And the copyright info. Gotta say, I'm actually looking forward to getting done with all of this and starting to work on the website. I already have a general idea of what the user interface is going to look like. But there's a lot of programming to get done, a lot of back-end stuff I need to sort
This
out.
cool move is for Legend of Dragoon. I'm going to show you how to open the locked chest in the Phantom ship. Here we go. In the Phantom ship, there's a chest that says, evil may come to the person who attempts to open the treasure chest. There's a combination lock on this chest. To get the combination, leave the room where the treasure chest is. Go down to the lower right-hand corner of the screen, and then make your way over to the staircase that leads down to the lower deck of the ship. In the lower deck of the ship, you'll find a hallway filled with ghosts and several doorways you can enter. You must fight your way through the ghosts in the hallway to get to the door all the way in the far right-hand side of the hallway. Once you get into the room at the end of the hall, make your way into the upper right-hand corner of the room, where there's a small sparkling bit on the floor. Press the X button to inspect this, and you'll be visited by 4 ghosts. Each ghost will tell you a different number. Take note of these numbers. For 3 of these 4 numbers are the solution to the combination. Now that you're equipped with the clues that'll help you solve the combination lock, make your way back through the hallway to the upper deck of the ship. The first time you attempt to open this chest, you'll get 10 tries. If you're unsuccessful in choosing the combination within 10 tries, the chest will lock up on you, and you'll have to go get new clues from the ghosts in the lower deck.
That's where you use the save states if you're playing this on the PlayStation 4 or 5.
In the lower deck of the ship told you, rearrange the numbers
Or
until you find
Polymega.
the correct combination. Whenever you input the incorrect combination,
3 wasn't...
you might
Okay, I was
see
gonna
3
say.
dots appear on screen afterwards. This indicates that 1 or more of the numbers you chose was the correct number and was in the correct position for the combination. This will help you know you're on the right track when you're trying to figure out the combination.
The numbers you were given were 0488. Yeah, okay.
And that's how to open the combination chest inside the Phantom ship on Legend of Dragoon. You can repeat this up to 6 times, but each time you do, the chest will reset, which means you'll have to go below decks and get new clues from the ghosts.
Oh, interesting.
You'll also get fewer and fewer times to input the numbers before the combination resets each time. Good luck!
Hey there, Infamous. Welcome, welcome. We're on Disc 1.
Welcome to another exciting edition of Cool Moves. This week we'll look into Spyro, Year of the Dragon.
Disc 2 will be on the
Let me show you how to get on
PlayStation
top of the
2.
temple in Frozen Altars.
I've got the
Make your
PS3
way
all
from the
ready to
beginning
go
of
for
the level,
that.
Up this staircase, and around this corner, where you'll come to a ledge you can glide from. From here you can glide onto the temple. Just line yourself up on this corner, with the corner of the temple in view, then charge over the edge, jump, glide, and flutter at the end to get on top of the temple wall. From here, you can make your way to the top of the temple, or you can glide to another edge.
I forgot to turn
And that's how
Lumia's
it's
stream back on. Oops.
Here's a cool move for the level Farcom Expo Center in the game Siphon Filter 2. Now the troubling part is getting through the ventilation shaft immediately following the second checkpoint without alerting the guards nearby. I'm going to show you how it's done. Starting here immediately after you acquire your second checkpoint, you want to climb up into the ventilation shaft and then follow it as it winds around the many different corners. What we're looking for here is the 3 ventilation grates. What we want to concentrate on is the second or the middle ventilation grate. That's where we'll get a clear view of the GI. Once again, not this ventilation grate, that's the first one, but the second one, which is right here. First thing we need to do is go ahead and shoot out the ventilation grate with our pistol. Okay, then you see a GI right down there. Now we need to go in and equip our crossbow because it uses tranquilizer darts. It's very important that we do not kill the GI because that will fail the mission. We do not want to shoot the GI in the head because that will also kill the guard, which once again we do not want to do. Shoot him anywhere else on the body.
Why would
with the
shooting him in the head with a trank dart
crossbow.
kill
That'll
him?
take out. We want to continue down
I mean, that's usually how you do it in stealth games.
Until you reach the final grading. Switch back to your 9mm pistol. Shoot that out, and then drop down to the floor below. And that's how you get through the ventilation shaft without alerting all the GIs.
Nice. Battle 37 of 35.
Here's a cool move to get off the rooftop in the New York slums level for
Okay.
Filter 2.
Yeah, the next battle I have in Shining
What you wanna do
Force
here is come up onto this
is
fan.
number 25
Make sure you
out of
select
30.
a powerful weapon with enough ammo.
It's the last
couple
one
of
of
guards
Chapter
up here that you're
7,
gonna
so
wanna
we'll be
take
moving, hopefully moving on to Chapter 8 tomorrow night. So, should easily be able to
Go ahead
get
and take them
Shining
easily
Force
headshots
out
on
of the
down
way
on the level, the rooftop you're on and the one below.
by
Pick
the
up
end
any
of
flak
May.
jackets and ammo that they have. Then come over
Then I
here
can
to this ledge
try
on
to
top of the
get
roof
Samurai Legend Musashi done
around.
by the end of June.
and drop down below. And use your L1 button to see an awning down below that says Clean Rooms, Low Rates. Drop down to that area there, and this will get you down in the street area in the New York slums level, so you can go ahead and continue on. And that's how it's done.
And that's how it's done. I was wondering if you'd notice.
In this segment of Cool
There's
Moves,
Saul.
I'm going to show you how to get past the North
Got his
God
wonderful
puzzle
hat back.
and the Spiral Tower for Wild Arms 2. Let me show you how it's done. First of all, when you come to this room, you'll notice that there are 7 plates. You must hit these 7 plates in a certain order in order to open up the door to the next room. The first plate that you want to activate will be this one right here, the one that talks about the mother's face. The second plate you want to hit will be this one over here, the one that talks about 2. The third plate you want to hit is going to be this one. Here's where you're going to want to press the 4th plate. Here's the 5th plate. The 6th plate. And lastly, the 7th plate.
I was noticing that
And as you
the
can see, that will
plates
open up
kind
the
of
door.
corresponded to the days of the
And that's
week.
how it's done.
Very obliquely, but they did. Okay, so we're done with the cool moves. Onto the download station. Of all characters unlocked for Ultimate Fighting Championship. All minigames and levels unlocked for Incredible Crisis. All levels unlocked on the Jungle Book Rhythm and Groove. All levels unlocked on 007 The World Is Not Enough. And that's it. We got something for the event center. I'm not sure.
PlayStation
This
2,
one's
it's
probably
on
going to be
everyone's mind
somewhat
these
short,
days, and leading
except
us into its
for the
North
demo of
American
Mort
launch,
the Chicken,
excitement
which
and
I kind of
anticipation
remember going
surrounding it is
long.
starting to blow a few minds.
The second disc is a full DVD for PS2 stuff, so I'm expecting it to actually be comparable to a PlayStation Magazine demo.
And it makes for a more real-life playing experience.
It's pretty close to cinematic quality. It's unbelievable.
There were a lot of parties being planned to celebrate the arrival of the PlayStation 2. Since we've never been known to miss out on free food and drink, we flew down to LA for what turned out to be a rather raucous rave.
Well, the PlayStation Underground has always been 2 discs. This is the first time it's PlayStation 1 for one disc and PlayStation 2 for the other. Previously, it's been, you know, all the cool moves and downloads and stuff like that on the first disc, and all the games and trailers on the second.
It's all good. Dancing in video games. What better life is that?
In fact,
this was definitely a rave to remember. Some people were dancing up a storm out on the floor, and some were
I
creating
have
another
the
type of storm playing video games. We were interested in what their favorite games were.
PlayStation Magazine thing here, and that's where, well, there's disc 1. I've got it loaded into the Polymega, so that's why you see it here. And then disc 2 would be in here, but that's hitting in the PS3 right now.
I think Ridge Racer 5 looks great. Finally realized as it should be.
There is a, I don't know if it's playable or not, but there's a demo for DOA 2 on the PlayStation 2 disc.
I like the football one over there in the bar area, the 21 and up area. The football one has nice graphics. You got the people on the sidelines.
You have like Kermit lenses in?
Gatorade while they're playing, and that's, I mean, how can you get any realer?
Dude, he had some weird thing going on with his eyes that looked like he had some contact
Of course,
lenses.
when it came to having an opinion on which games were the best, these folks needed no prompting.
The favorite thing obviously has been Madden 2001. It's just been great. I mean, everything from the realism of the rain scene, I think it's totally cool. And then I love watching, you know, the fact that they're breathing in the rain through the field. So, and then not only do you get to play football, but you get to actually feel like you're there.
The Tekken Tag tournament is pretty unbelievable.
Well, my favorite game was SSX, snowboarding game. I thought the visual effects were really great. The graphics was awesome.
Yep, we get a playable demo of SSX. Oh, hey, Wayne Brady.
Before you could say honey roasted peanuts,
Deborah
we were back
Messing,
on another
I
plane
believe.
headed for LA. With no
Is that Adam Sandler?
We made a feeble attempt to crash a star-studded Hollywood party.
there's
We knew someone on the
there's
jet
Maggie.
who was able to sneak us in. Now, we may have been starstruck, but Maggie did manage to strike up some conversations.
I'm a huge PlayStation fan. I've been waiting for this day. I'm gonna cry right now. I think I'm gonna cry. I'm a huge fan. Oh, I'm having a blast. I mean, there's music, food, and PlayStation. It's pretty much a guy's heaven. I think I can pretty much quit my TV show and just sit up here on the roof and play.
Maggie, the epitome of the inquiring mind, just had to know if Wayne was going to subscribe to the PlayStation Underground.
Now that I know the PlayStation Underground is around, I'll be there. I'll definitely be there.
Yeah, but there's only going to be one more
Codes
disc.
and tips and whatnot. Oh yeah. Then I'll do it. Because when I can't beat it, I just cheat. It's sad but true.
Even though we were wiped out from our trips, we were brimming with confidence that the PlayStation 2 launch would be a huge success. Why? Because of the word on the street.
Actually, I already got one reserved for the day it comes out.
Most definitely. I already have mine pre-ordered.
Yeah, definitely. The 26th, I'll be either camping or I'll be knocking doors to get one.
Thought would be like a perfect birthday present for me because today's my birthday.
And I'm definitely gonna go buy me one right when it comes out. It's on my Christmas list.
I'm hoping to get 2.
I can't wait for them to come out. I'm gonna get like 6 of them.
Oh, yeah. No, I've, Okay, looks like we're onto the vault. I'm probably not going to get this done by 9 o'clock, but... I've been getting kind of back into, like, daily caffeine, but in the form of those Mio drops, like Mio energy drops that I put in water. I have like 1 cup a day, and that's about it. It's weird. I start flagging like just before 2 p.m. almost every day, so that's when I have it. Oop. Ah. You're only going to make this game look worse having SSX on the second disc, man. Ugh. Nope. I am really not having good luck trying to get, tricks to work here. Well, that was a quick demo. I mean, there really hasn't been another one that's even come close. Like, even SSX 3 wasn't quite as fun as Tricky was. I did like SSX 3, but... Oh, Driver 2. Oh god, I hope it's not the thing at the beginning where you have to do the driving test. But yeah, I had a talk with a friend of mine a while back who does, like, biomedical research. And he's like, no, man, caffeine is like a miracle drug. It's just the way you deliver it that can be a problem. If you're getting your caffeine by drinking, like, 5 bottles of soda every day, it's the soda that's going to fuck you up, not the caffeine. Although that might be a little too much caffeine in a given day. Okay, that's louder than I would expect. There we go. So I would say, you know, maybe just have, like, 1 caffeinated drink a day. If you want to try to cut back. Obviously, taking it within the last couple of hours before you go to bed wouldn't be a good idea either.
It's only a matter of time. Vasquez will come back for you.
Yeah. That was probably a little too much. Because also a Monster isn't just caffeine. A Monster is taurine and all that other stuff that's supposed to boost you as well. So, you know, going a little bit overboard. The Mio drops are like caffeine and vitamins that are designed to help keep you active, but I hope that's what I'm supposed to be doing here, is running them down. Ah, go, 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 go. You got away. You got away. Yeah, and that's another thing, is when I was drinking a lot of Mountain Dew on any given day, I wasn't drinking very much water. So that's also helpful. Okay. That's weird. I actually have, okay, he's taking a different path this time. I actually have a pallet of, jeez, come on. Pallet of water bottles in my car. You know, just so I can drink water whenever I feel the need when I'm driving. Might be helpful for you. I was going this way, huh? Oh, the steering is awful. Thank you. We're back to where we started. The hell? Oh, jeez. No, I'm screwed. Or maybe not. Yep, he got away. Screw this. So yeah, maybe after you detox, as it were, you know, work maybe, like I said, one caffeinated drink a day in amongst all of the water you're going to be drinking. That might be a good balance. Nope, that didn't work. Okay. I was trying the good old Squaresoft reset. There you go. I took a walk at the Southridge Mall today, aside from doing, you know, a couple of other retail visits. I actually took a walk at the Fox River Mall a couple weeks ago. That's a nice big mall to walk around in. Okay, here's the chicken demo. Yeah, I need to start talking to you and Jesha about Plans for the day. No chickens were harmed in the production of this game. Oh, I remember this. This is hilarious.
Chicken Little.
And I'm Henny Penny.
Once again, presenting the controversial videotape received earlier today.
From a mysterious dimension parallel to the Earth, greetings to all round, fuzzy, squishy things. I am Colonel Cubicles, leader of the Bullion. We are speaking to you now to issue an ultimatum. Free the cubes. Free the cubes, or taste our vengeance. You have 24 hours.
We received this tape 23 hours and 50 minutes ago. What does it mean? Our expert joins us. Dr. Carl Cockerell, expert in crowd control and alien invasions.
Carl Cockerell, the Bullion. Should we be afraid?
We should always be afraid, Henny, whether a threat is real or not. If any stranger enters your area, remember to cluck hysterically, flap your wings, and run around in circles. We're chickens. That's what we do.
Thank you, Carl Cockerell. For News Center 12, I'm Henny Penny reminding you, if you want bread, you've got to help bake it.
And I'm Chicken Little. The sky is falling.
Okay, so I kind of remember how to play this. Like, gameplay-wise, it's very similar to Sonic 3D Blast. Whoop. In that you just have to get all the chicks back to the goal. Okay, I just have to find the goal. Also, pressing to the right kind of makes you run to the right a little bit, so it's hard to turn around in place. I love the chick cannon. That's hilarious. Okay, that's 6. Need 2 more. Come on. Okay. Alright, let's drop these off. Okay, just one more chick left. Where is he? Oh. I guess the one that got lost earlier came back. There we go. I think actually knowing what I'm supposed to do is helpful on this. Music's pretty good too. Ow. Damn it. Alright. There we go. Whoa! Alright, so I lost a chick, but I should probably be able to get it back. Is that a chick magnet? Because I think I might have to slap someone if it is. Oh, damn it. There we go. Okay, good. Back up here, good, good. Got 5 of the chicks now. I should drop them off. Oops. So I don't lose them all. Oh. Oh, that was a helpful cube. Okay. 4 chicks left. Oh. Oh, I see. That's a look around thing. Alright, let's see if I can peck my way through there. There we go. 2. I think there's one over here. Yep, I see him. 3. And there's the 4th one. Alright, let's head back. Nope, I gotta get back up top. Bark, bark. Okay, good. There we go. I just... Ah, damn it. No. Okay. I think I can get on top of that green one. Just need to actually jump at the right time. Come on. Fine. You know what? Let's just do this. I mean, at least that green thing isn't hurting me. There. Okay. Got the chick back. That's good. Come on. This game is fun, except for the controls. Okay, there we go. Now. Whoa, there we go. Good. That should do it. Yay! Oh, we have another level? Jeez. Ice Canyon. The hell? Okay, there's another one. I love that the little chicks have tiny hats on. Alright. Now we've got the springboard. Let's bring these back. 4 chicks left. I saw that there's one up there. 1, 2, 3. And then there's probably going to be one up here. Yep. Why are the cubes shrieking in agony when I kill them? There we go. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those games that would probably benefit from analog controls. It may have analog controls. I'm not using them right now. But, yeah, I mean, it's competently done. It looks good for a PS1 game.
I'm Chicken Little.
And I'm Henny Penny.
Levels are nice and
Once again,
compact.
presenting the controversial videotape received earlier today.
From a mysterious dimension parallel to the Earth, greetings to all round, fuzzy, squishy things. I am Colonel Cubicles, leader.
Oh, this is just the same thing that we saw before. Okay.
Now to issue an ultimatum. Free the cubes. Free the cubes, or taste our vengeance. You have 24 hours.
We received this tape 23 hours and 50 minutes ago. What does it mean? Our expert joins us. Dr. Carl Cockerell, expert in crowd control and alien invasions.
Carl Cockerell, the bullion. Should we be afraid?
We should always be afraid, Henny, whether a threat is real or not. If any stranger enters your area, remember to cluck hysterically, flap your wings, and run around in circles. We're chickens. That's what we do.
Thank you, Carl Cockerell. For New Center 12, I'm Henny Penny reminding you, if you want bread, you've got to help bake it.
And I'm Chicken Little. The sky is falling.
Okay. There we go. Back to the demo menu. I don't, but I should put it on my wish list because it's actually, it like I said, it is actually kind of fun. Star Wars Demolition. Okay. That's not too bad either. Wade Vox. Uh-oh. Hi. Beep. Okay. So that's the secondary target. Or secondary fire. Way up there. Damn it. Oh, crap. You stuck in there or something? Sure is taking a lot of hits to kill stuff. It does kind of suck that you have to tap to fire. You can't just hold down the button. It does like a charged shot. Oh, jeez. Don't know what this K stands for, but... Oh, gimme. Finally. You still stuck in here? It shouldn't be taking this many hits just to kill that frickin' speeder. Good God. There we go. Give me that power up. Just kind of gently back into the power up. Or not. Alright. There we go. I think that was it. Yup. Hi, Siren. You win. Yep. Here's a kitty. All right. This is the last demo on disc 1, so not bad. Always appreciated the
Greetings. How many people will be playing?
kinetics of these games.
One player. Thank you. Gameplay functions as follows. When you have located the correct answer to a question, buzz in to indicate your desire to answer. Then choose the button that corresponds to the correct answer. These buttons will act as your buzzers. The 4 symbol buttons will be used to choose your answer. 5, 4. Now loading.
1. This category is once, twice, 3 times a nudie. $1,000 at stake on this one. Oh, I know. It's the all-nude episode, and you're a little jumpy, finding it hard to concentrate, right? Well, I'll tell you what, I'll make it easy on you. We'll break the rules this time, and I'll let you choose between 3 questions to answer, okay? What's the 1988 album by the Talking Heads? Or, what's the 1993 movie directed by Mike Lee? Or, what's the 1996 book of stories by David Sedaris? Go for it! The answer to each of those questions is naked. And if I may be allowed a brief moment of self-promotion, Naked is also the title of my memoir, which will be hitting the shelves just in time for the holidays. When you think Schmitty, think stocking stuffer.
Gee.
2.
The category's gonna be a place not in France where the naked ladies dance. I'm gonna make this one $1,000. Here's the question. Suppose you go to a Gaza strip club. What type of currency should you stuff into the stripper's G-string? It's yours if you want it. The Gaza strip technically belongs to Israel. And I'll tell you, those clubs are great. There are no rules. The women take off everything. Well, except for their veils. Some religious reason or something, I don't know.
3.
I'm calling this one what Ms. Jackson really means by control. Get this one right, you get $1,000. All right, give me your best shot. Suppose Janet Jackson's famous Rolling Stone cover photo starts a fashion trend. How would the Janet Jackson bra be advertised? Supports, lifts, comes attached to a man. Cushions, protects, sings like a canary. Enhances, separates, plays fetch. Or cups, firms, keeps coffee hot. Take it, it's yours. Why do you do that to yourself? So you don't lose any sleep over it. On her famous Rolling Stone cover, Janet's got a guy behind her with his hands on her breasts. And you know
Oh,
what?
okay. I remember that now.
Yeah, and people think models are stupid. 4. This one's called No Shirt, No Shoes, No Pants. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. Put it in gear, because here we go. Given what school the infamous naked guy attended, where might the other students take extra time wiping the desk chairs before sitting down? Massachusetts Institute of Technology, University of Wisconsin, Madison, University of California, Berkeley, or University of Notre... Come on, do it! The student who made himself famous a few years back for walking around campus in the buff went to UC Berkeley.
Although I
don't think he was ever
I wasn't 100% sure that it wasn't UW-Madison.
Religious reasons or something, I don't know. You're about to embark upon the attack. Hit your buzzer when you see 2 words that match. $2,000 if you're right, 2,000 off if you're wrong. It's not so hard. Just remember this. Remember the clue. It's got to be a match that fits this clue. Nothing beats a little T&A. At least that's always been my philosophy at the video store. And on that note...
Ah, I get it. Yes, breasts and butts Israel. Oops, ah.
You've made me extremely happy. Let's look at your final score. There it is. Well, you did great, but then again, how hard can it be to win against yourself? Find some competition, and then you'll see. You don't know Jack!
But yeah, I've always loved the look of these games. Like, it's just really well done visually. And minimalistic, which is also fun. Okay, so that is the last playable demo on the disc. Gonna give it a little bit of time here. Oh wait, nope, that's right. We need to go out and do the codes. So we're gonna go to downloads first. And we've got R1, L1, R1, L2. For Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. Fat skaters, skinny skaters, all levels, movies, cheats, and most hidden characters unlocked. Faster skater and turn blood on or off. And the last code, it's in the main menu. And we've got L1, L1, R1, R1, 2, R2. Dave Mira Freestyle BMX. Unlock all bikes, unlock all levels, unlock all styles, unlock Slim Jim. I don't think that the term is unlock a Slim Jim. I thought it was something like break into a Slim Jim. Okay, so that is it for the final PS1 PlayStation Underground disc. Right at 9:30, so yeah, this will probably go over tonight. But let's go ahead and switch over to the PS3. Okay, how do I want to do this? I'm going to do TV screen first. Shut off the Polymega. Shut off the controller. Okay, and then there we go. And she beams in.
Wow, that was so cool. Check out the architecture. This thing is awesome.
That's our new interface control system, completely redesigned for the PlayStation 2.
Extremely cool. I love the new Neo Tech look.
Yeah, Maggie, why don't you tell the viewers what we have in store for them?
Alrighty then, the team from Tecmo dropped by to give us a taste of their new DOA 2 hardcore game.
Oh, and Maggie, don't forget about our trip up to LucasArts to check out the new Starfighter game.
Okay, who's the host here, you or me?
Sorry.
We also have cool moves, downloads, and all the other stuff you've come to expect from the PlayStation Underground, so check it out! Okay, I'm gonna float around here a while checking out all the new PlayStation 2 stuff. See you on the inside!
Time. Meow. Okay, we're gonna skip the arcade for now. Guess the download station is first. All characters and secrets unlocked for Tekken Tag Tournament. All cars unlocked in Wild Wild Racing. And back to Tekken Tag. Take a look at the videos. Star Wars Starfighter. That is a fun game, by the way. And available on the PS4.
If you're as into the Star Wars movies as we are, you've probably daydreamed once or twice about being part of an epic space battle. Well, thanks to the team at LucasArts, that daydream is now virtually a reality. They've created Starfighter, the flight combat game that lets you star as the pilot of your very own starfighter from Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. But don't forget to strap yourself in. Starfighter is being powered by the PlayStation 2 and an incredible storyline.
Just a blockade, there's a full-scale invasion going on.
We start off a little bit before Episode 1, Phantom Menace starts. And we kind of follow a parallel storyline that's behind the scenes, kind of.
The story is about three characters, Reese, Vanna, and Nim. These are three characters who don't know each other. Reese is a Naboo fighter pilot who's training. Nim is a pirate. And Vanna is a mercenary out for hire. And these are characters who, if they know each other, it's only loosely, and in fact, Nim and Vanna are kind of semi-enemies.
Think you can flank the Vanna Sage? Yeah.
and each of these three characters has been wronged in some way or has been screwed over by the Trade Federation. Midway through the Starfighter game, after you've learned exactly what the Trade Federation has done to tick these guys off, the three characters, Vanna, Reese, and Nim, come together and in concert work to deal a little bit back at the Trade Federation.
What makes a video game great, besides awesome visuals, are fascinating characters and well-thought-out storylines. Starfighter not only has both, but it goes one step further and intertwines the stories of these three main characters.
We're approaching a training minefield. They'll give you a chance to familiarize yourself with your targeting system.
And you follow this one pilot, Reese Dallos, kind of through his training, and then his royal escort, and then he kind of gets split off from the events of the movie onto his own storyline.
And I think at that point the player is sort of wondering, what are these three characters and what do they have to do with each other?
Whoever's
And
playing
that's
that
one of the
demo
things that we
plays like
tell
I
through
do.
The structure of the game is as a
Up,
play. they
down?
say,
What's
okay,
that?
Now I see how these two characters are related. I see how they're going to come together and they're going to work together towards the ultimate goal.
Well, Nim, my know-it-all co-pilot suggests taking out the landing platform first.
The player starts out playing a number of missions from each character in turn, and then when the characters join forces, we start just beating them, right and left with new characters, and play this character and go back to this character, and that allows us to tell the story from a bunch of different points of view.
The LucasArts team is no stranger to designing ships for space, and most of the ones in Starfighter are based on designs from the movie. The challenge they had to come up with was a vehicle for Nim and the other pirates.
We needed to come up with a whole new line of vehicles that were around the pirates. We wanted them to have a very distinctive look, a cohesive look. And what we came up with is something that looks like 60s hot rods, with cool paint jobs, but then there's Bondo on the side, and there's big giant engines on them.
They really are like painting your own car, big flames on the side. They all have their unique look for the character, all kind of metal and over the top, and you can tell that it looks like they all painted their own vehicle.
As in any flight combat game, control is critical, and no one knows that better than this creative team. With Starfighter, their mission was to find a way to help those who might find themselves flying upside down, or worse.
We wanted a game that allowed the player to fly around in any dimension, so if they want to fly up and do a loop or flip over upside down, we wanted to give them complete freedom in the environment. But one of the challenges that creates for some players is they'll get upside down and it's difficult for them to get flipped back around. For Starfighter, we realized we couldn't restrict the player without frustrating the player, but at the same time we wanted to give them the ability to get themselves righted really quickly. So we added some buttons. When you actually push down on the analog controllers and right yourself, you can right yourself with roll and you right yourself in pitch, and so you can get yourself squared up to the terrain and flying forward.
Starfighter is the first PlayStation 2 game from LucasArts. We were interested in knowing what it was like to work with this powerful platform.
We were able to throw just enormous amounts of texture and geometry at the screen. I mean, you look out in these environments that just seem to go on forever. That's just the raw power of the PlayStation.
Working with PlayStation 2 is, you don't know the boundaries. I didn't know how far to push it. I'm used to doing like Nintendo games and PlayStation games, and there's those barriers that everybody realizes. So I just kind of keep pushing until the
That's another thing about the PS2, GameCube, Xbox generation. Is it was the start of game development without limits, in a way.
I like to think of it as,
I mean, there were always limits of the hardware and everything, but there wasn't very much of a limit of the technology and telling the story you want to do, or making the game you want to make.
And it almost seemed limitless.
In the past, you really had to worry about the number of particles you had in a particle system. These days, I mean, you can put a lot of particles up there and not really worry too much about slowing the game down. In fact, that's kind of a danger, of course. I mean, you want to make sure that you're not just saying, oh, well, I can draw a million particles, why don't I? I mean, it all has to be in service of the gameplay, and it all has to be done in a context that it makes sense. And so what that really implies is we need to do everything we can to take all this tremendous power that we've got with the PlayStation 2 and put it into the hands of the artists, put it into the hands of the level designers, expose that stuff in a generic and flexible way. And, we suspected that if we did that well, we'd be surprised. And were we ever?
Man, all defenses, prep the transport for evac. Hustle!
Affirmative. hostiles approaching from orbit. We've got Nandas, 12 o'clock high.
We have a
Hello
pirate
again.
base mission. It's Nim Pirate Base, which is inside of a double impact crater.
And his base is kind of snugged up against the walls, and you have ships down there and docking facilities. And the Trade Federation comes in, and they are trying to get back some stolen technology, and they raid Nim's base in the middle of the night.
And in just comes massive amounts of Trade Federation forces. It's very clear very quickly that, of course, the pirate base is not going to survive, and at that point it becomes
Suddenly it's
an
time to
extremely
surround
hectic,
Eric and
frantic
Cats.
scramble to get people out of that base as quickly as possible.
Is that what time it is?
It's dark. You see lit up buildings. You see lights. All of a sudden, the turrets start going crazy, and things are coming in from space, and it's black up there, and all you see is shadows.
So,
of big
last
numbers
night
coming
when
down,
we
they're
were,
kind of blocking out the stars, and you see tracers going across the sky. I mean, it just
Trying to get
it
to
looks
sleep.
like a war zone, and you've got
I had
people yelling and screaming.
Terry
It's
next
the
to
whole
me,
experience is extremely
kind of curled
merciful.
up, and
Scratch that, sir.
she had
Don't hold my
her
sensors.
head in my hand,
Nim, I'm sending you the target. Get this
and
guy.
I felt her starting to dream twitch. And I started moving my thumb to pet her head, and she growled in her sleep. So I held still because I'm like, I don't want her to spook, to be spooked awake and, potentially bite me or something like that. And, she quieted down again. She was dream twitching again. And I pet her head again, and she growled again.
Anything you've seen before.
It was too Grinch!
It was so weird.
From director Ron Howard, Dr. Seuss's classic tale comes to life.
Oh, so this is
Jim Carrey is the Grinch.
This is just about the movie, huh?
Rated PG.
AOL keyword. Jeez. Behind the scenes of DOA 2 Hardcore.
Get ready, fight!
Oh.
From the producers of the Japanese PlayStation 2 game Dead or Alive 2 comes the all-new, all-American version DOA 2 Hardcore. It's got fearless fighters, way cool control, and scads of incredible women. Hey, keep your pants on, fellas, because it's time to hear from the game director, Tom Itagaki, on what makes this fighting game so sweet.
There are three things that make a fighting game great. First of all, we focus on the motion of the game. Secondly, we work on the playability or control. And thirdly, we think about what will feel the best when we play. The visual and sound are secondary. It doesn't matter how good it looks or how good it sounds if you don't have those three things: motion, control, and the good feeling.
In a fighting game, he's absolutely
What I
right.
mean by motion is that it is not just the attacks, but is the entire movement of the character.
Although
from
I
standing
would say
position to
that fighting games tend to be tech demos quite frequently
The stance of the
because
character is quite important.
you don't have to
No
have a
matter
lot
how
of
good of an attack this
gameplay
particular
mechanics
character might
and
have,
stuff to
if a stance
fit
does
in
not
there.
look cool, you aren't getting the full benefit of the motion.
Tends to be a single arena,
Of course, the
not
standing is
an
one
open
thing,
world.
but the attacks do need to look good. And when you get hit, you need to look like you're in pain. That relates to the good feeling that you get as a player.
But that's actually one thing I like about fighting games. It's that they tend to be tech demos. Fighting games and racing games will usually be on like the cutting edge of technology.
Okay, besides the motion, the control, and that I love it when my face is bashed in feeling, we needed to know what separates DOA 2 Hardcore from the other fighting games.
The controls of the game are based on the Japanese game Janken, or rock, paper, scissors. In the past, fighting games have only had two types of moves, offensive and defensive. So I added the third component, the hold button. The concept of Janken is so simple. It is something that everyone can relate to. That is why when we apply it to a fighting game, it works.
Okay, that's what I thought. They called him Tom Itagaki, and I'm like, wait, is that Tomonobu Itagaki?
Our
Yeah.
home button allows you to do high risk, high return. Also, we do have a regular block mode as well.
Speaking of blocks, DOA 2
Another one of those
features a
funny
bunch of
baby
blockbuster
face
new
things.
levels. The question is, what inspired these new levels? And did those amazing women have anything to do with it?
We created 3 new levels for this game. Crimson is based on the city of Hong Kong. I designed the desert scene from the Great Plains of America.
Well, not the Great Plains,
And in the
but
dojo, I wanted to introduce Japanese
I definitely
culture
see
to
shades of the
Americans.
Mojave there.
Whenever I come to America, I'm impressed by it and touched by it. When American gamers play the dojo level, I want them to feel the same thing, to be impressed by it and touched by it. So I included subtle details like a shiny wooden floor and the paper partition door that you can knock out if you want to. These things are very Japanese, and I'm hoping that gamers will get a feel for the culture. There are also 2 other new levels, but you'll have to wait and see them for yourself.
Delayed gratification is so 90s, but it looks like we don't have a choice. Or we do have a choice is asking another question.
Delayed
and that
gratification
what else
is
can
so
our gung-ho
90s?
gamers expect?
DOA 2 Hardcore is not just a fighting game. I look at it as a fighting action game. So if you keep playing the game and punch a wall or break a door, it may show you things that will surprise you.
One thing that was no surprise to us was the incredible animation. We wanted to know how they were able to capture such realism, so we went to the source, lead animator Hiroaki Matsui, who explains how he got his dojo, mojo, working.
Basically, we start off with a hand drawing of the character. That is always the basis. And then in order to capture some live feel, we use
Then we draw
motion
the rest of
capture.
them, not just their
After
hands.
that, we go back to the hand drawing. We enhance the motion capture images. We take a video of the motion capture to aid in touching up the motion capture by hand.
This is power, Lei Fang.
There's something about DOA 2 Hardcore that makes the game feel very much like a movie.
You don't know anything about power.
Awesome. I was kind of hoping
And
she'd
it's
do a
not just the
one-inch
gratuitous
punch
violence,
thing.
ear-piercing sound effects, and female fighters. We looked at Itagaki-san to shed some light on the subject.
In the past, fighting games often had a cinema mode that tells the backstory. During the game, you switch back and forth from cinema to game mode. Because the quality between the 2 modes was very different. it
Yeah,
tends to
she's
break
not
the
on
flow.
camera, but Tiri's still on my lap.
What we tried to do with DOA 2 is to have a seamless transition from
I
cinema
got
to the
double
gameplay.
catting going on.
I believe that is what gives you the movie-like experience.
There's a siren
This
nose.
is why we need to use the DVD platform of the PlayStation 2.
DOA 2 Hardcore is not only a bone-breaking game, but a groundbreaking game as well. In short, we love it. But will there be more games like it? We asked director Tom Itagaki to tell us what's up for the future.
I am in
Stop
the midst
calling
of
him
figuring
Tom.
it out myself, and I'm talking to a lot of people and giving it deep thought. Right now, my game is the future.
Okay, I think that's all for behind the scenes. Yep. All right. Got some cool moves here. I love the little
cool move I'm
laser
gonna show
trace
you is for the
thing.
game Madden 2001 for the PlayStation 2. And it's a technique I call the Madden misdirection run. And here's how you do it. First of all, pick a good running play. I usually like to choose a halfback toss or sweep. That's going to allow my running back to run far and wide to the outside. When you see the defender coming at you, draw him in one direction, and the last second, cut back the other way down the sideline for a big gain. The defense has a hard time with any sudden moves in direction. You do this move over and over again, you'll get at least 300 to 400 yards per game.
That's hilarious. Lol, cheap AI.
I'm going to show you a cool move for the new snowboarding game for the PlayStation 2 called SSX. These are shortcuts that you can find throughout the tracks that'll shave time off your score as well as unlock new tracks for you. As you're traveling
Actually
down the
saw
track, you'll notice glass signs on the side that
loose
say SSX.
disc of SSX
Head for
Tricky
those and
when
break
I was
through.
running around today.
Some are easy to get, and some are a lot more challenging. As you can see here, I'm
Yesterday
not
there
on the
was
regular track. These shortcuts
sale
will save
at
you a
Game
lot of
Trade.
time.
And
You'll
so I
find 3 or
waited
4
until
of these
after the
shortcuts
blizzard
per
was
course.
done and drove
So
up
whenever you
there.
see the SSX
Picked
sign,
up a couple of
aim for
PSP
it,
games.
bust through it, and shave time off your record, earn gold medals.
Today
and new
I
tracks.
got MTV Music Generator 3 because I was kind of thinking of maybe using that as a future intro thing. And a game called Metropolis Mania, which sounds like a city builder for the PS2.
PlayStation 2 game console. What I'm about to
Thought
show
it'd
you
be
is in
interesting to
multiplayer
try.
mode, how you can use the power-up to not only detonate the flares that are on your side of the screen, but also obtain the flares that have yet to be detonated on player 2's side of the screen. In the upper right-hand corner, you'll see a circular icon. What you want to do is capture this icon in conjunction with 2 similar colored flares. Once you detonate this combination, it'll initiate a sequence which switches the screen, not only detonating the flares which are on your side of the screen, but also giving you the flares that are on player 2's side of the screen, putting you at an advantage. And
Yeah.
This is a cool move for Fanavision. Have fun with it.
I was a little bit when I left the house, I was like, okay, let's see how the roads are. The roads were absolutely dry by the time I left at 3:30. It was weird. There were a ton of cars in the ditches, but the roads themselves were fine.
Game console. I'll show you them. Basically, what you want to do in this game is capture at least 3 consecutive flares in order to get a detonation. When you catch these 3 consecutive flares, what they need to be is all of the same color. So right now I have all blues. During the game, what you want to do, even though it sometimes gets a little frantic, what you want to do is just pace yourself and try to get at a minimum of 3 explosions at a time. That way it gives you time to think about what's coming up next and setting off your next explosion. So right here I have 3 oranges, set them all off. If you don't have 3 consecutive ones like I have right now, it's always safe to just capture and then release them. This is a technique called dribbling. What this allows you to do is keep the flares on screen longer. That way you can create more complex combinations with different colors and making a more spectacular fireworks display. With these multi-flares, the flares with the little
Trying to pay
dots
attention to
around them,
this.
this green one right here, if you capture one of those and detonate it, it releases into smaller flares. What you can do then is hit the circle button yet again and detonate them, giving you more time to set up your next explosion. These are just some basic gameplay techniques that'll help you get through the game and hopefully get through hard mode. Hope you use them well.
I think I might be panicking a little too much when I play Fantavision. But that was still kind of neat. Okay, so actually we're done with all of the non-game stuff. I think. Yep. Okay. So let's get into the arcade. Ooh, silent scope. Shame I don't have a light gun. I love this game in the arcade.
Silent scope.
The president and his family have been attacked
Are you a bad enough dude to save the president? Oh, downtown Chicago, huh? Hey, I see Menominee Falls! Bye-bye, Siren. Can I zoom out? Yes, okay. This is really tough with the analog stick, but not as bad as trying to play a light gun game on like the Saturn with the D-pad. Hold on, hold on.
Hurry up.
Working on it.
Watch out. The enemy is going to shoot.
The end. Yeah, I love the arcade version because it has a working scope. That was so mind-blowing. Like you'd actually, and the best thing to do is keep both eyes open. You have one eye on the scope and one eye on the screen. And that makes it so you can move around a lot faster. Madden 2001. Well, I guess I get to try that cool move. Well, I hope they start me out as the Rams. No, they start me out as the Titans? What the hell? Starting me out from behind. A-holes. I was trying to bring up the frickin'... Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. I was trying to do the juke thing and it didn't work. Oh, that face. Sure. Stop hutting and go. Good God, this is irritating. All right. Hold on for a second. Let's see here. Settings. Okay. Oh. Okay. Bring up passing icons as triangle. Got it. It wasn't happening. I was trying to pass. Oh, jeez. This is getting ridiculous. I couldn't frickin' figure out how to pass. It wasn't letting me. Oops. And now we're basically going to lose because they set me at, you know, negative points to begin with. Had to try dancing through the ref there. Yes, thank you. End the game. Hey, no fumbles, no interceptions, because I couldn't figure out how to throw the game. Jeez. Good God. Okay. Oh, looks like SSX is next. Yup. I never actually played SSX. I've only played Tricky. I like that warning. Basically, no, the game actually does look this good.
Prêt pour la fête?
Yeah, boys! Weirder than candy!
Mr. Jones in the house, yo! Come on!
Get it all!
Number one, baby!
I like starting with Moby until I can unlock Simon. Who apparently isn't in this version.
Let's get it all! You know, if you just like relax.
I do like Zoe, too.
Easier to take.
You're looking at a winner, baby. Just remember they call Mr. around here. Bonne chance, tu vas en avoir besoin.
I should do a bit better on this than I did on Cool Borders 2K1. I think they also changed the tracks for Tricky, so I might not be quite as familiar, but... Oh, they got me playing as Mac. Ah, I thought I had that. Damn it. Never said I wouldn't crash, just that I'd be able to do more tricks. Oh, come on! I stopped early.
Ain't no boost without no tricks.
There.
Sailfish, front side 360, front side 180.
Damn it. I can never make that part of the track. That I do remember from Trekkie. Get right through there.
Backside 360, forward flip. Front side misty.
Haha.
Forward flip. Front side 180. In the groove. Backside 180. Front side rodeo with the tail grab. You have run out of time.
What? Aw, damn it. That sucks. Jurgen Hero? Guess they didn't make the cut to Trekkie. Yeah, that was definitely more fun. Okay. Ooh, Dynasty Warriors 2. Yay. This was one of the first games I played on the PS2. Well, one of the first PS2 games. Butt Force. Can I get Jahodun? Dian Wei? Okay, at least I can get Sunshine Zhang.
Face me!
Her chakram have a nice wide range of attack. Yeah, I don't need the background. I know what's going on. I've said it before. I can't get enough of the combination of like Chinese sound and electric in these games. It's just so fun of a musical style. Okay, there we go. Got to turn on the turning on the hit point indicators is not just good for seeing how much damage you've done. It's good for telling who's the bad guys. Damn it. Get back here. Okay. Oh, wait. He fell off his horse. Steal the horse. Oh, wait. We're supposed to go this way. All right. She also has a good attack from the horse. Where'd he go? There he is. Need attack up. Open the door. Oops. I've always felt that this was basically the successor to the beat-em-ups of the 16-bit era. Why do I only have 9 KOs? This must be on a higher difficulty level or something. Of course, this is also not the first level of the game. So if they didn't also beef up my attack and defense, then that would make things a little bit more difficult too. There we go, good, good. Give me that defense. There's usually... Oh, rest in peace, bodyguard. There's usually a box containing health around one of those gates, but I didn't see one. I know I'm way out here. There's probably a frickin' time limit on this. They're all just out of range. Ah. There were also things I was trying to do that didn't pop up until later games, like when you get knocked back, you can hop back up and get fighting a lot faster. Ooh, Armored Core 2. Armored Core games have been going up in price again recently. For obvious reasons. I've got a couple of the games in the series. It's not one I felt that I've had to get all of them, but a friend of mine does have all of them. In fact, I helped him get his hands on the last couple of copies he needed. Okay, first off, can I get spider legs? Not enough energy, but I'm gonna do that anyway. And see if I can get a better generator. Good. Boy. Least expensive model. I'm gonna see if it just lets me go with all the best stuff. I don't need that. Yes. So one of the things in Armored Core that you always have to watch out for is that you have to pay for ammo. So if you have... Oh god, I remember these things. So yeah, if you have laser ammo, it doesn't matter, because that just uses energy. Just go with that for now. Okay. Actually, hold on. There was... Oh, that's just 2 blades. Okay, we don't want that. Okay. Don't need the shoulder radar because that's built into the head now. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, leg weight points. Got it. Okay, we'll do that. Karasawa. Nice. I'll take care of the weight issue in a little bit here. Okay. So we can probably slim down on some other stuff here. Okay, we don't need as much energy output. Lightweight, high output. Good. That'll save us some weight. Radiator. Not gonna shave off much on that. Want that. I want some missile thing. Oh, we've got 2 missile things. Okay, well, let's just remove that. Perfect. Let's go into a quick test here.
Main system. Engaging test bomb.
Oh, that's fun. Why are the analog sticks not working? Also, I thought I had multiple weapon types.
Target eliminated. Test mode disengaged.
Okay, that's fun, but I'm gonna run out of ammo really damn quick. Okay, so we need to change arm unit R. There we go. Quick, moderately powerful. This is kind of more of a sniper weapon, so let's go with that. And then much. Oh, we've got room. All right, let's put another back unit on here, just so we've got more missiles. Okay, let's go. Attack Rectenna installation.
Please attack Zeomatrix's energy collection facility. The target is the Rectenna installation in the Hellas Plain. Solar devices blanket the area, collecting sunlight and converting it into energy for use in the major Martian cities.
I was gonna say, isn't the Hellas Plain on Mars?
The goal is to undermine the public trust in Zeomatrix by destroying their ability to supply a necessary commodity, power. Destroy the facility and all Rectenna devices. The facility is guarded by cannons and a squadron of fighter planes. Therefore, we will be attacking at night, when we should encounter less resistance. We will also be assembling an MT support team to provide you with cover. Failure is not an option. As a Raven, I'm sure you understand.
We've arrived at the target area, commencing AC drop.
Combat system engaged.
An MT platoon supplied by our client will accompany us on this mission. They're unmanned, so their loss is of little concern. Use them to your advantage.
Dang it. Wow, this laser rifle is really kind of shitty. Yeah, this isn't going well.
MT1 destroyed.
AC destroyed.
Cannot continue combat.
I mean, I wasn't entirely joking around when I was saying that Dark Souls is the Armored Core of From games. This game was no slouch. I can't get to my mail.
We've learned that LCC forces are planning an attack against Zanguchi, one of our satellite cities, via the Tarana Mountains. In order to launch a ground-based attack from the Tarana Mountains, the LCC forces will have to cross the bridge spanning the Great Chasm. The bridge is a good place to set up our attack, as it will force the enemy units into a narrow corridor. The proverbial meat grinder, if you will. We need you to attack and destroy all enemy forces on the bridge. We will provide 2 MTs of our own as support. This will be our reply to LCC's overture. You must not fail.
But one of the cool things about this game is if you keep failing and get to negative 50,000, you actually, it does like a game over, and
Enemy activity detected.
you get a permanent buff. And you can do this up to 8 times.
Enemy forces targeted. Commencing attack. All allies must leave the area. Commencing the second attack, friendly forces must leave the area immediately.
Oh, I overheated. Oops, nope. I didn't want to boost. I wanted to turn on my extensions.
Enemy forces targeted. Commencing attack. All allies must leave the area. Commencing the second attack, friendly forces must leave the area immediately.
This isn't going too well either.
Enemy
Jeez.
forces targeted. Commencing attack. All allies.
Cannot continue combat.
I'm pretty sure these aren't the first couple of levels anyway, though. Yay, I should qualify for Human Plus. Yep, there it is. Okay, I can't get to my mail, but I can look this up. Okay. So the first Human Plus buff is just getting free radar. Second, you get the ability to throw your laser blade. Third, you don't take as much heat from attacks. Fourth, you can walk while shooting back weapons, which normally you can only do that if you've got a, you know, this kind of legs. Fifth time, you use half the energy, and sixth time, your energy is doubled, so ends up quadrupling the value. Okay, I need stronger weapons. I think I'm gonna go with... I also need a faster lock. Yeah, that was very slow. This seems like it would be faster, but it's got a red arrow by it. Bye-bye, Tiri. Let's just go with that. Honestly, don't feel the need to have a booster. Oh, I have to have one. Wait, one of these I think comes with... like free anti-missile defense. Okay. I'm gonna take this out for now. Nope, that won't fix the overweight. 600? Oh, jeez. That one's fun. Not gonna go with the Karasawa. Let's see here. What's the attack power? 270? And this is 313. Might as well. Okay. If I remember correctly, there's also, yeah, optional parts that you can equip that I didn't have, that I didn't check on earlier, but apparently I can't use them anyway. Alright, let's try that ground base attack one more time. With that better lock on, see if that helps.
System engaging combat mode.
Enemy activity detected. We'll watch your back. Good luck, Raven.
Enemy forces targeted. Commencing attack. All allies must leave the area. Commencing the second attack. Friendly forces must leave the area immediately.
Oh, we've got guns back there. Neat.
Enemy forces targeted. Commencing attack. All allies must
My
leave
turn
the area.
radius is, or turn speed is so slow.
Commencing the second attack. Friendly forces must leave the area immediately. Enemy forces targeted. Commencing attack. All allies must leave the area.
Oh. Did I get him? Yep, I did not. Come on. There you are. Did we get it?
Enemy reinforcements incoming. Enemy forces targeted. Commencing attack. All allies must leave the area.
Damn it.
Defense is damaged, halting combat and returning to base.
I have actually beaten this game before. It's just been a long time. Hey there, Sprock. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I don't remember playing much Armored Core on the original PlayStation. But this one I played a lot back in the day. Okay. I can confirm, though, that Human Plus is part of the Armored Core 2 demo. Special R&D demo. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, this is cool. Dude, this is like a scene demo on the PS2. That's really neat. We'll wait until the music cycles again here. That was really neat. I'm glad they put that on here. Does this mean we're done with all the playable demos? Because I'm pretty sure Gran Turismo 3 wasn't available at this point. I'm actually kind of surprised we got through both discs in a decent amount of time tonight. I can see also that racing games would be good for tech demos of physics simulations as well. Especially ones that allow so much tweaking like the like Gran Turismo 3 does, or like the Gran Turismo series does. God, that was so mind-blowing. Like, I honestly don't feel like I was as impressed by the jump from 4th gen to 5th gen as I was from 5th gen to 6th gen. Because flat shaded polygons and, you know, basic textures had been part of gaming for quite a while in the arcade. And the PS1 did a fairly good job of bringing some of those to the home. Like, I've got Starblade Alpha over there. That was really quite impressive. But for some reason, I mean, yeah, I loved the graphics on the PlayStation. I still do. I get a kick out of the you know, crunchy, low poly look. But I feel like the jump from PS1 to PS2 was just a lot more impressive. Okay, and we've got Ready to Rumble Boxing Round 2. Wow, 2 2s in the title, huh? Oh yeah, and then it's back to Silent Scope, so I guess we are pretty much done. I'll just need to look at all the hidden codes.
The winner and still champion of the world, in a world of champions,
yeah,
only one shall prevail. Now, the greatest boxers of all time will compete once again. Are you ready? Let's get ready to
That guy has no fucking neck. Boris, knock him off. Looks like he's still buffering, too. I love that they worked his live action in there. That's actually really well done. Okay. Well, that is almost it for the stream tonight, but we've got a couple of hidden codes. And what's weird is that one of them involves pressing something as you enter the arcade, and then from there, you have to press another thing to get in one of the other codes. So we're going to back out. And we're going to press left as we enter. Nope, that didn't work. While entering arcade, left directional button. Okay, I had to press left after I went to enter. Oh, please lay painted black on me. That was one of the best things about this this game. Was the use of painted black. I liked... This was my favorite Twisted Metal. It just seemed to play better than any of the PS1 games. And of course, you know. Alright, we'll check out Armengard after this. Love Sweet Tooth's transforming ice cream van. Okay, and then from Twisted Metal Black, press L2 or L1 R2 and circle. Okay. Oh! Cheat codes for Dynasty Warriors 2. Unlock all characters, opening edit, and side selection. Interesting. The opening edit was something that they actually made like standard for a couple of versions of the game, and it was kind of cool. And then in the arcade, press L2 R1 and square. Okay, let's try the normal arcade area here. L2 R1 square. There we go. X Squad. Gives player most weapons with 99 ammo, radar, goggles, and a high weight capacity. I'm not familiar with X Squad, so I don't know what that means, but, you know, seems like it would be a good thing to have. Okay, so we got through it after all. Good, good, good. So yeah, we have one more PlayStation Underground issue to work through. That'll be next week, or that'll be tomorrow night. I'm gonna do issue 5.1 tomorrow instead of an official PlayStation Magazine demo. That way I have it all done going into my April hiatus. So it just seemed like it would be a good way to handle things. And then when I come back, I can just get started with issue 98 of the PlayStation Magazine. Give me just one moment here. Okay. Turn off the PS3. I'm gonna quit the game first. I feel a little bad about like turning it off right away because it doesn't seem like it would have time to cool down properly. So I've been trying to quit the game, let it have some time, and then turn off the PS3. But let's go ahead and switch the capture. There we go. We'll end the night with Armengard. I have just like shut it off, but like I said, I kind of worry that that might not be as conducive to the longevity of the console. Okay. Today is March 26th, the day of life's lessons. A traveling salesman gave me a doll named Lessons of Life the other day as a gift. I kept thinking that this day was a day to bring out this doll and celebrate. Apparently it wasn't so. Huh? Alright, whatever, Armengard. That's it for tonight. We're going to go raid Alradris. He's playing Xenogears again. So I will be back again tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Central. Thanks to everybody for dropping by tonight. Always appreciate it. Rest well when you do, and in the meantime, enjoy El Raiders.